Welcome to the stream. Just waiting for F1 2020 to load up. There we go. Just want to reply to a friend of mine quickly. He's inviting me to join him for F1 2020, but unfortunately I can't. Just gonna tell him that's a no. Okay, so now that I've done some of my admin, let's talk about what's the plan for today. I hope my mic isn't too loud. Anyway, the plan for today is simple. I've never actually played F1 2020 at 100% AI. I always assume they'd kick my ass. So I've been playing at lower settings, and I think I've moved up recently to like 90 something whatever, and I haven't actually done 100% because, like I said, I had the feeling they're going to kick my ass, so I never really bothered. So today I'm going to try and see what happens. Do I have the pace to do it or not? So I want to go to the Red Bull Ring. I'm going to go for a 25% race distance, and I'm going to go for 100%. But before I do that, I just want to quit this. I want to get into time trial and get a setup. I don't know if it's going to help me or not, because I always heard the stories that time trial setups are bad. They don't last long with regards to tires, and before you know it, you burn your tires out. So I don't know. I haven't played this long enough to know those little tricks, but I'm going to find that out the hard way. Okay, so these are the supposed really quick dudes. I'm sure there'll be a few in here that are cheating, because there's this one dude. I'm trying to find his name. That I remember every time I got here on this game, he's got a lap time that makes absolutely no sense. So I'm sure he's one of those dudes. There's one of the quick guys. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but he's got some speed. I'm gonna take Yano Opmia's setup. I've seen the Oaks videos. The boy's got some skills. And second is, it's in the Merc, so I might as well take the thing. Okay, so press enter, load setup, say okay. Then I'm gonna save that setup. I'm gonna call this Red Bull Ring Opmia. Okay, so now that obviously has got some pace in it. If Oliana can do that, it means the potential is there for the thing to kick ass. Now let's go back and just quickly look again. I didn't even see what time the Oak did with it. Okay, so Yana did a 102.026. That should be many seconds faster than my best time. But yeah, so that just shows you the 102s is possible with the setup. But you need to probably get one of those like super incredible perfect laps that even he probably will struggle to do again. Okay, so that's that. I'm ending that session. I'm not even going to bother taking the car out. And now we're going to go into our race. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to load up any fancy setups. I'm going to start the race. No practice, none of that nonsense. And I'm going to use that race with whatever setup, the default, just to see what my pace is like, and then change the setup, try again until I find a setup that's comfortable and really give it a proper go. Because for me, what I've learned is I can do a shitload of practice, many laps alone on the track, but it doesn't prepare me for following a car closely. So some of my best practice comes in doing actual races. Okay, so Grand Prix, 2020, Bottas. Just like the last time I streamed F1 2020, we're going to have to do Bottas 2.0, the fast version of Bottas. Otherwise, we're not going to get anywhere. Okay, Red Bull Ring, and 25%. Okay, all my stuff is off, no assists, and clear day. Bam. I have done a league race in the wet. My first ever league race was a wet race. I finished the race amazingly. In fact, one of the admins was watching to make sure that I could actually drive the car in the wet, because it was a league without any driver aids. So I've got some sort of skill with driving in the wet, but it's nowhere wet compared to when it's dry. Okay, so we straight in the race. I'm going to go into strategy. Please, engineer, you don't know what I can do. Okay, so they claim you can take the softs to lap 10 and then take the mediums from there till the end and do 8 laps on the mediums. I don't know. I'm going to edit that and put 1 lap earlier. Maybe put 2 laps earlier and then maybe get an undercut, fuck knows, but let's see. Okay, so like I said, no practice whatsoever. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's what happens when you have no practice. The steering wheel felt weird. It wasn't responding. Until that first bump I got, I didn't feel anything in the steering wheel. It was like it was dead. Let's do that again. That was a better start. Seems like Vettel is really harassing me on the side, and there's a Red Bull trying to get into some of the action. Oh! That start was terrible, not okay. So the thing is, chance of me winning the race at 100% difficulty is slim. Oh, that's a cut. Yep. It was a bit of a delayed warning, but I got my warning. Chances are slim of me winning the race, but my aim or my target for the 100% race is to finish in the top 10. Okay, I'm trying to see where my breaking point for that is. That's turn 3. It's supposed to be turn 2, but they decided no, it's not. Whoa. Holy crap, Hamilton just did a 106.7.
DRS is now enabled.
He's using some overtake to get a slight boost.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Use the overtake button and have a go.
That wasn't a perfect lap, but that was a clean lap. So it was a 108.0 on soft tires, race fuel. I didn't optimize the fuel. I still had a couple of kgs or a couple of liters of fuel in there that got removed. But I think if I get a better lap, I can get into the 107s, the high 107s, which is more than
Black flag, we're out of the race.
more than a second of where I should be. So what now? Well, next thing I'm going to do is load up a setup. I'm going to try loading up a race setup that I used when I was running a league race quite a while back. I don't know if it was a good setup or not, but I'm going to try it out now. So restart the session. I'm going to do the exact same strategy, just try and put a bit earlier, but with a race setup and see what it does. There's Austria TT. Let's see if there's a... No. Looks like looks like my Austria race setup was actually a time trial. Let me go confirm. Because I've got lots of other race setups here, but I don't have a Austria one. So fuck it, let's load up the time trial setup. Then we're gonna go back and then I'm gonna tweak the fuel, because if we've got 20 laps worth of fuel, I'm gonna bring it down to 19. And then one thing I didn't do is I need to start using my extra lap of fuel to try and run in a higher performance mode. I forgot which buttons are mapped for that, but I will get there. Okay, now I just need to bring my dashboard. Where's it? Fuck off dashboard. I'm running a dual screen setup and the dashboard is the overlay, and the problem with that is I can't reach it. Aha. There we go. Managed to reach it. Let's bring it down. Okay, cool. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what happens. So like I said, I did a low 108. Clutch didn't work. Okay, we'll pretend that didn't happen, edit it out. There we go, let's do that again. I'm using a big chunk of overtake here just to stay with these guys and send it up the inside. Oof, that wasn't my best effort.
Okay, the start was fine.
Gonna use more overtake. My starts are horrendous. Okay, now I'm gonna try and stick with these guys. Okay, for now I'm holding station with Vettel. I was forced to cut there. I think one more cut and I'm gonna get a penalty. Damn it, that's some bad driving. But from what I've seen with other YouTubers, that's actually normal.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
No! Okay, so the setup seems like it's got pace. I mean, with all the caca cars that are still today, mid 108. The problem is, it feels like it's quite loose. I'll get the impression that it's possible, you know, Jarno Opmeer runs a loose setup. That's his style, maybe, I don't know. I just need to get used to it. Using some overtake just to stay in front of that McLaren and what looks like another McLaren.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Okay, Albon's behind me. Okay, let me try and focus and do some laps, some clean laps. I don't know where that oversteer came from, but I'm assuming it's from its wheel spin at in the lower gears. So I'll have to just watch out for that. I was actually starting to enjoy it because I was sticking with Hamilton and the two Ferraris, but no, I had to have that little moment. Missed the apex. See, I'm now part of this DRS train. So I was actually ready for the oversteer there. I decided to go for it, banged wheels with Hamilton, but I'm through. He was being held up and he wasn't being decisive with passing the Ferraris. Using a bit of overtake. Here is. Come on, you guys are so slow in that corner. I'm gonna go for a move here. Nope.
Looking really good. You're managing it well.
Seems like the Ferrari fell asleep on the apex. Using some overtake. I think I've got him. I think I'm gonna have to try that same move here with this one. I get the feeling the Ferraris are slow, and I'm not fast. So my only way of trying to stay ahead of Hamilton is to pass them. Now past the one, he's passed it as well, so I've got my work cut out for me. What the Sorry about that. I was trying to push really hard. Let's see if we can see that. How do I change cameras? So there I was, minding my own business. Had a little bit of oversteer, corrected, and the car said, nope, no you won't. So that was that. So it wasn't bad. The pace seemed doable. It's just my consistency sucks balls, but I'm sure I'll get there. Okay, let's do it again. So you probably get thinking, what the hell is this? What the stream's going to be about? Me starting a race and crashing out? Well, yes, that's basically what it's going to be. I'm hoping before the end of the stream I'll actually run a full race. I'm not sure what gear I'm supposed to take that hairpin in. Is first better or not? Or maybe I should just take it in first, get the nose in, and then short shift to second.
That start was okay. So you look for threats around you.
That start was horrendous. I think that's the problem. I need to change my angle into turn 1.
DRS is now enabled.
Using a nice big chunk of overtake. Maybe I can nail Leclerc. Used a bit more overtake just to keep him behind. This is, yes,
As you overtake
Tuesday.
more, it's time to utilize some of this energy.
Tuesday's stream and today is the most I've ever driven this game with my new pedals. Meaning I got a new set of pedals that's got a load cell in it, and it takes some getting used to it, but I can feel the difference. So that's a 107.3. So that's almost 8/10 of a second better than that other lap I did earlier. I don't think I'm making headway on Hamilton. To be honest, I haven't checked the gaps. Okay, I'll start checking from now. The gap is 4.7 seconds. Make it 5 seconds.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
So the gap was 5 seconds at that point. It's 5.5 now. I brought it down by quite a chunk there. It's under 5. .7. Shed track limit. Wasn't much.
Gap to car in front is 4.7 seconds.
I'm not really sure where else I can gain time. I brought the gap down by 3/4 of a second. but I made one small error there. I'm struggling a little bit with understeer.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
I used a decent chunk of overtake there.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Shit, I've got my fuel window on the screen, but I don't know how to. Crap, wrong button. I'm trying to figure out how to change to rich mix while driving, but all I did was cost myself a second of lap time. I don't know if I made the speed limit there. We'll find out soon enough.
Go, go, go.
Just under 3 seconds.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Whoa. So I'm in 16th when I was in 3rd. I'm hoping by the time I catch up with Russell,
1.7 seconds. The gap behind is 2.
he'll pit,
seconds.
so it won't cost me too much of time. But let's see. Everyone around me is on softs though. Okay, Hamilton's in the pits. It was a desperate move, but I had to do it. It was costing me time, so. I'm using a good amount of overtake.
Perez is in the pits.
No, you son of a bitch. I'm assuming that Hamilton is way ahead of me. I'm basing that on the fact that Verstappen is way ahead of me. What? Damn it. I don't know why the car is doing that. I mean, I was 3/4 way into the race. I would have been in third place, comfortable podium. So that means my pace isn't horrendous. But
Don't worry about the mistake, just focus on the rest of the race.
yeah, I think it's a bit late for that.
Stewards have black flagged you.
So my issue is, I don't know, the car feels weird. The rear is stepping out. I'm not sure if the tire temps are too high or something like that. But it's something I'll have to figure out. I'm just trying to work out, should I bother going to get a some sort of proper race setup, or should I persist with this Yano Opmia Super Champions qualifying type setup? I don't know. Maybe I should go and look at what the setup looks like and take it from there. But before I do that, obviously I'm going to do a restart. Thank you. And then I'm going to go and edit that setup. It's weird, the car oversteers, but it's got so little front wing. I'm not sure if that transmission differential blah blah has got something to do with it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just I wonder if it's worth doing the other way around. Swap the setup so that I'm running on the softs in the beginning. For track position, I'm starting P4 in the grid anyway. What the fuck? Actually, it's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Might as well, since I'm doing so much of experimentation anyway. Let's see if it'll allow me. That's actually a good point. Let's see if it'll allow me. Okay, so edit setup. Nah, it doesn't allow me to start on the softs. I can start with the hards, but not the softs. And so Hamilton did put more or less what I would have put it on my original setup, but pitting earlier didn't really help me at all. I could, extend it till about there, but you can see the lap time will start to drop off, and I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Or I can do that, find the middle ground. Okay, let's go. Like I said before, let's just edit that out. No one will see that. Yeah, that was what I call a Maldonado start. It's a very specialized one. Oh, sorry, I didn't even look at the chat. I'm so busy driving and causing cuck. Hello, thanks for saying hello. Just help me if I'm saying your name right. Varel Marshall, if I'm saying it right. If it's wrong, apologies for that. But anyway, thank you for jumping in and saying hello. So far, very few people actually introduced themselves. So as you can see, I'm trying to learn how to drive against 100% AI. I'm used to driving iRacing where it's just real people, and it's quite challenging. With the AI, it's a completely different ballgame, and you can see it's not going well. Restart session. Let's do that again. Bumped up the rear there. Using some overtake just to get away from Vettel.
Position on lap 1. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
So I need to get rid of Leclerc as quick as possible. He's gonna be definitely holding me up. So I think turn 3 is where I'm gonna make my move on him. Okay, I was wrong. It's not gonna be turn 3. And also, and as I was saying earlier on, apologies for not responding to the chat. I'm trying my best to concentrate. This isn't helping that much. Oh crap! I'm not sure where I can go to get decent race setups, because these time trial setups, I'm not sure how good they are.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
I'm gonna have to use a bit more curb into turn 1, attack it a bit more.
Verstappen's out in front.
Bit of understeer there. It's quite a bumpy area of the track, or it feels like that. Okay, this is what I was supposed to have done the previous lap. Whoa, bumpy wheels.
Plus 1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target plus 1.
That was a horrible overtake attempt. Yes, it's fine. I'm really pushing hard to try and stick with these guys. I don't have much ERS left, so this overtake better stick. I think I've got him.
Okay, good work. Great pass. Our gap to the car in front is 4.8 seconds.
So I'm going to try and save a bit of ERS here. Because as usual it doesn't charge very quickly. I use a tiny amount there, that's what all I'm going to use now.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
I gained almost 3/10 just by taking a more aggressive line into turn 1. Well, at least I know where I can make up time now. No, that's not where I make up time.
The gap to the car ahead is 5.6 seconds.
That was the gap to Hamilton previously.
We're trailing our teammate by 6.6 seconds.
So maybe I'm braking a bit too late into turn 1, which is why I don't have room to turn in as aggressively as I would like to. Okay, climbing the curb there is bad. Yeah, sorry for all the shit driving. I'm really experimenting, just trying to find pace everywhere that I can.
In this lap.
Okay.
Push now.
No, why? You see, this is what I've been struggling with the whole time. Every single time. Let me just go check. Maybe it will tell me what the tires look like or something. Oh, that's where the fuel setting is, son of a bitch. Okay, so now I know where the fuel settings.
Race over. Black flag.
Okay.
Flag flagged. Drive back into the pits.
I'm really frustrated with this. I don't know why the car does that. I mean, this is where I'm struggling the whole time.
Car on the way in.
Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the setup to a race setup, but for a different track. Maybe having a race setup may help me. I'm not sure. But
An
whatever.
excellent performance at the Grand Prix. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you...
Whatever it is that's causing me to have that horrible oversteer at turn one, there's a chance it's set up, but there's also a good chance it's me. I'm driving like shit. Okay, let's go to setup. And then I'm going to go and load up. I'm going to load that car setup. That's a totally different track. It might not even work. It might be completely off the pace. We're going to find that out soon. And then everything else is going to stay the same. And only thing I should have done earlier was... No, I've done it. So my fuel settings are correct. Now that I know how to... Oh, fuck off. My dashboard is went full screen. Now that I know how to change the fuel, at least I can use that to gain maybe a tenth or two. Okay, clutch in. Everyone's giving me a... They're blaming me for the collision with Vettel. I think it was Vettel that collided with me, not the other way around. Fuck you, McLaren.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Yeah, I just had to get aggressive with that McLaren. The plan was I didn't want to get stuck behind him because my target is the Ferrari. Okay, let's go Rich. Back to standard. Okay, the setup feels different. I don't know, it just feels like I can't brake as late as I was doing earlier on, but let's see. So I made several mistakes, cocked it all up, but I'll try and bring it back. Okay, I put it up into rich,
DRS is now available.
back to normal.
2 seconds.
It feels like I don't have a lot of pace on the straights. The McLaren just brakes so early there. I wasn't ready for it, so I just dive bombed him. Yeah, it wasn't exactly my best moment in driving, but yeah, I was just trying to prevent a collision there. Okay, so this setup I loaded up. It's a race setup, but it feels slower, definitely. I'm struggling to pass the McLaren. Just going to put it up into rich mix. Going to use all my ERS or a big chunk of it. Tried a faulty overtake.
Nice move. Good job.
Put it back into standard. Yeah, the car feels weird. Just want to try and do a few clean laps. Maybe I'm lucky and I can chase down that Ferrari.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
I've got another track limits warning, but it's fine. Just gonna take it off rich.
Gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds.
I had a slight moment of oversteer there. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so what I figured out is the setup is more stable, a lot more stable. The problem is it's a lot slower as well. So I'm gonna give it my last try, meaning my last attempt to try and finish the race, but I'm gonna go back to the old Yano Opmia setup. It's a bit loose, but definitely faster. Okay, so let's go again. Well, something I can say so long is my pace isn't that bad. I mean, if I can run in the top 5 and at times in the top 3, it's not completely useless.
Through the dri-
Okay, so first things first, let's go to setup. Okay. Stopping. Okay, I see the fuel's changed. So I have to bring that down to 19. Take an extra lap worth of fuel, and then just want to go and edit this setup. No, not load it, you son of a bitch. Edit it. Yeah, so I'm just making sure it's the right one. Okay, let's rock and roll. Sorry about that. My overlay was moved, so I have to just move it back. Let's just get it right and nice and neatly in the center. Let's do that again. Yeah, this is probably boring. Not the most exciting live stream for racing you've seen. But like I said, the aim is just to see if I can play and race against the 100% AI. That wasn't a bad start. Ooh, cut.
That move was illegal. Return the position.
Might as well give up then. If I have to give that position back, the amount of time you lose, and the worst part is it's 25% race. It's not like I've got a shitload of time to recover from mistakes. It's just done. Okay, let's see. I just wanted to get past that Ferrari, and I must say I did it fairly cleanly.
Great first lap. Keep it up.
Okay, so in this race, Hamilton's got the lead from Verstappen. So if Hamilton's leading, he's probably just going to disappear, never to be seen again. See the Ferrari behind me is fighting with someone. Must be careful of that track limit there.
DRS is now enabled.
That's my fastest lap ever, I think. Okay, now I know how much I can cut that curb in turn 1.
You
Oh, come on.
penalty for that last incident.
That was such a tiny amount. Now seriously, that was not really a corner cut, but anyway.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.2 seconds.
Yep, got it again. Doesn't make sense though that it's such a tiny little cut. I'm just trying to experiment with the rich fuel mix just to see what it does. Yep, there's it again.
We're trailing our teammate by 3.7 seconds. Our gap to the car in front is 3.3 seconds.
So I'm losing time to the leaders tiny bits. It's the setup is still faster than the one I used previously. It's actually a lot faster. I mean, I'm lapping in the low 107s. Let's see. Yeah, I'm losing just a few tenths a lap, but there's not much I can do about it. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck was that?
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
I'm not sure, maybe that's the first sign the tires are on their way. So I probably got, I've got 6 seconds of time penalties. Wow.
You'll be on the mediums. Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Yeah, it wasn't really a second a lap, it was that lap specifically.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.2 seconds.
It's slow going. I've made a lot of mistakes. It's been fairly inconsistent. I just want to get into the pits and change tires and see what it's like then. Whoa, missed my turn in. Completely. Something's wrong here. It's weird, the car just doesn't want to turn.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Yep, the car's not turning. I'm gonna pit. The crew wasn't ready for me, but shit happens. The car just didn't want to turn in, so
Complete. Go now.
I went. So I'm the first one to blink, looks like.
Look after these tyres now. We're going to finish the race on this compound.
Now I'm gonna have to drive really well to see if I can get myself back on the podium. Well, not like that. That's just not gonna help at all. So Russell should be putting any time now. That means I can probably bargain on him going into the pits now. Why the fuck is the car drive feeling so weird? So it seems like Georgie's tires are probably done. This is actually who I'm racing now, it's Albon.
Lewis is in for a stop. teammate ahead is 30.2 seconds.
I had to make that move, which means I'm back in P3. Just check it off, Rich. So now I need to find 6 seconds.
Some information on Verstappen. They seem to have an issue. Gap to car in front is 14.9 seconds.
If Verstappen's got an issue, that's going to be awesome for me. But I still need to open up the gap, because either way the penalty is going to lash me. And I've only got a second gap, and I've got 5 laps to find 5 seconds. Not with those type of turns, I will never make it.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. We've pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
No, I'm not turning the engine down
Some information on
as much as I can. I'm trying to use all my fuel.
It looks like they're retiring.
Okay, I've gained quite a bit of time there.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens. Green flag, green flag. We're racing again.
Just putting it up into Rich.
Okay, gap ahead is 13.0 seconds.
I don't think I'm going to make my 6-second gap that I need. It's one of my better laps. I'm trying to use as much energy as I can. I've got almost no ERS left.
laps of fuel left.
Okay, 2 laps left.
Car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Maybe, I mean, if I can find 1.5 seconds, I could do it. Using whatever's left of the ERS.
Our gap to the car in front is 11.0 seconds.
I could do it. I just might.
This is your final lap of the race.
No, that was it. Fuck it. Let me just burn rubber and see what happens.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Nah, I messed it up. All the time that I could have had is gone because of that shit driving. Oh, that's it.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
So, unfortunately, I finished in P4. P3 was there, but obviously I had 17 million billion freaking track cuts and shit.
Smiling faces on the pit wall after a superb win here. So after a magnificent race, we can now... Let's focus on the driver of the
Okay,
day.
so
Anthony Davidson.
let's just ignore that penalties, pretend that didn't happen. And if you see my
But you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
whatever,
That's an end to another fantastic
sorry, these commentators are
racing.
pissing me off.
Thanks to everyone
But
who joined us.
my pace isn't bad. I mean, I did a low 107 and I was lapping in the 107s the entire time, or well, relatively speaking. There was the odd time I made stupid mistakes. And also, from what I could see, Verstappen and Hamilton they were lapping. Excuse me. We were lapping at a similar pace to me, but how do I? Is there a way that I can check what everyone's lap times were? Aha. So it seems as if Hamilton starts off in the 106s and he goes into the 107s, and then let me just move my little. You guys can't see it, but I've got that little dashboard thingy. I just want to close it since I'm done with it. So Hamilton does 107s, and then later on he starts to lose quite a bit of pace. Oh, I see what happens, a bastard. He pits really late, the son of a bitch. But either way, he's lapping mainly in the 107s. And then if I go to Verstappen, he's lapping mainly in the 107s. Also puts fairly late. And then you get Albon. Yeah, he's mainly in the 108s. Then you come to me. and I started with the bang. Ignore the warnings, just pretend they're not there. I was in the 107s quite nicely. Then I made my first stupid mistake on lap 7. Then after that I decided pick up a bit of speed, got a 107 again. Then I made a huge mistake. I don't know what the fuck happened there, and I decided to go pit. I don't know, maybe I could have done 2 or 3 more laps because as you could see, once I got the mediums out and I started to push really hard, manage my ERS, fuel, everything, I could lap in the 107s. I was actually faster than Hamilton at that stage of the race. I don't know. Maybe I can do this again. Maybe my next stream on Saturday I'll do this again, but stream for longer and mess around. Use the same setup. I think it is better. There's no question, and just get some consistency. And I think I could do it. I mean, I finished P4 and I had 0 practice up till now, and I think with a bit of practice on Saturday and some better driving, I think I can compete with the top 2 guys, Hamilton and Verstappen. Okay, that's it. I'm done. If you joined a bit late in the stream, sorry for that. But what you missed was me chasing the AI, losing and crashing many times. But I eventually finished in P4, and I was running in the top 3 for most of this race and several of the previous ones that I crashed out from. So my pace isn't that useless. I'm not too bad. So 100% is a possibility for me. Okay, so as I said, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And for that guy, Varel, thank you for popping in and saying hello. The rest of the people normally don't say anything. But if you can, if you're watching, just say hello. It'll be nice. Okay, so that's it. I'm Arya, and I'll be back on Saturday. Thanks again and good night.